Girls, what's a time he acted differently in public than in private? 1. At home, he's the goofiest person alive. Dances in the kitchen, sings badly on purpose, wears socks with cartoon dinosaurs. But the second we're at a formal dinner with his work friends, he turns into this calm, well-spoken gentleman. I kept looking at him like, who is this man, and what have you done with my boyfriend? Then on the ride home, he winked and said, you like my business voice? I almost choked, laughing. 2. He's so clingy at home, always has an arm around me, kisses my forehead while I'm cooking. But in public, he acts like holding my hand is a high-stakes political move. Then one night at a party, some guy was talking to me for a bit too long, and suddenly he was glued to my side, arm tight around my waist like he was claiming land. 3. At home he's fearless, kills spiders, watches horror movies without blinking. In public, a bee buzzed near him at the park and he sprinted away yelling, "Protect yourself!" like we were in a disaster movie. Later, in the car, he tried to play it off like he was just making sure I was safe first. 4. Alone, he's constantly teasing me, mock arguing over which cereal is superior. But at a family gathering with my parents, he was so polite it was like watching a royal butler. My mom said, "He's so proper." And I had to bite my tongue to not say, "Yeah, last night he tried to convince me dinosaurs invented pizza." 5. When it's just us, he'll wear the same hoodie 3 days in a row and not care. But when we're going out with friends, suddenly he's ironing shirts and asking me which cologne smells more mysterious. It's adorable watching him try so hard. 6. He's a complete chatterbox at home, narrating his every move like a YouTube tutorial. But at a friend's wedding, he barely spoke. Until the DJ played our song, and then he grabbed my hand and danced like nobody was watching. 7. In private, he's dramatic about every small inconvenience. Drops his phone and says, "This is how I go." But in public, he acts unbothered by everything, even when his soda spilled all over his lap at a concert. He just shrugged and said, "Guess I'm part of the show now." 8. At home, he's super confident, even cocky. But the first time he met my older brother, he could barely make eye contact and kept calling him sir. My brother's 2 years older than me. 9. When it's just us, he's all about silly voices and ridiculous impressions. But when we ran into my ex at the grocery store, his voice dropped an octave and he suddenly turned into a protective action movie lead. 10. At home, he'll eat straight out of the pot while standing in the kitchen, but at a restaurant, he sits up straight, uses perfect manners, and tips generously. The moment we're in the car, he says, "Okay, now let's get real food," and pulls into a drive-thru.